And now let's check out how we can figure out what operating system our target is running by scanning it with Nmap. In Nmap, this feature is quite popular as they have a database of thousands of known operating system fingerprints that they compare with the host that you can scan in order to find out what operating system is running. But for this to work out, a target machine must have at least one port open and one port closed, which we do not need to worry about since our Metasploitable has both open and closed ports. However, sometimes this couldn't work for other target systems, and in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan my Metasploitable, my Windows virtual machine, and my Windows 10 host machine. And let us see what operating system can Nmap get us with those three different target missions. First, let's scan my Metasploitable. So just go ahead to your Kali Linux machine and open up your terminal and just type sudo nmap-O and the Metasploitable's IP address, which is, let's go ahead to Metasploitable and find out its IP address. As you can see, this is the IP address. Let me go back to my Kali Linux machine and just change this one to 7 and I will be good. I'm gonna press enter and it will start scanning to find out its operating system. So it gave us the result here. As we can see, the operating system is Linux. Besides its operating system, it also tells us its version, which is from 2.6, 2.9 up to 2.6.33. And also we got the network distance, which is 1 hop, and this tells us that the network is inside of our network. Besides all of this, it also managed to figure out that it's running in a virtual machine, and here we can see that it's running in an Oracle virtual box, and it managed to figure out this by MAC address of Metasploitable has. So, and this will be good for us in the future coming videos, and we will see how we can use this MAC address. The second part, let's try to scan my host machine, which is my physical Windows 10 machine. So what I'm going to do is just type the same command and change the IP address, and to get the IP address, open up your CMD and just type ipconfig and you will be good to find out your IP address. Sorry. And so this is my Windows 10 IP address, and I'm just gonna change this one to 252 and just press enter. It should just take a few seconds. Once again, to find out what percentage it is at, just press the upper arrow key and you find out what percentage it is, but it has already done the scanning. And let's try to find out what it did with the scan, and as you can see, it telling us that it's running Windows XP or Windows 7 and so on and so on. But in this, it tells us, it gave us a warning: operating system scan results may be unreliable because we can find at least one open and one closed port. This is because it didn't manage to find one open and one closed port, but it gave us a Windows XP, but this is not the correct one since the Windows machine is Windows 10. And we also got the network distance, which is 1 hop, and this tells us that it is inside of our network. So sometimes this couldn't work because it doesn't give you the better results, and Nmap couldn't find the operating system because it didn't find one open and one closed port. And remember, for this operating system to work, it should always find one open port and one closed port. And let me go to my final insert scan, and in this part I'm going to scan my Windows 7 virtual machine. So I'm just gonna clear this by pressing Ctrl L and just type sudo nmap-O and the IP address of your Windows virtual machine. And this is my Windows virtual machine, and its IP address is 192.168.88.248. And let me go back to my Kali Linux machine and I'm just gonna press 248, and I'm gonna press enter, and in a matter of seconds it will give you the results. So it gave us the results, and it's telling us this machine is running on Microsoft Windows 7, which is correct, and it also tells us its version Windows 8.1, and the year is made, which is 2008, and so on and so on, and also the network distance, and which is 1 hop, and this tells us that it's running inside of our network. So we managed to find out what open system can a target system have, and we also noticed that it doesn't always work, but with the information that we'll get in the next video, it will be more than enough for us to be able to conduct a vulnerability analysis. And let us see in the next video how we can get the exact version of service running in OpenPorts, and see you then.